grow up?
Hell no, I'm from Brooklyn.
Okay, where?
Brooklyn, Flatbush area.
Oh, you
No,
from Flatbush?
we had two from Brooklyn already.
Yeah. We had two from
Where
Brooklyn. Yeah.
They not from where I'm from.
Toy was from fucking Best Side.
Okay, nice.
And we were
but Brooklyn is different now.
Yeah, that's
what we're talking about. That there's
different.
It's a different vibe nowadays because she was talking about what did she say? The gentrification.
Yeah,
that's how they described it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gentrification is like a mother f out thing.
Yeah, but
it's like
you can say motherfucker. It's all right.
Yeah.
Mother effer.
If you don't project that, but we swear like a dog up in the air. So
I'm a curse when I curse.
Yeah, but how do you feel about that? I get it from your perspective.
I mean, I don't live out there, so it really doesn't mean.
When did you stop living there?
To me, I stopped living there in like 2006 when I came out here for like high school for 11th and 12th grade. But it's like more or less, if it makes the neighborhood safer, I'm all with it. Like because Brooklyn, when I was growing up in Brooklyn, it was crazy. I mean, you know how the slogan goes, "There's a tree that grows in Brooklyn."
Yeah.
Wasn't no tree in Brooklyn.
Wasn't
no tree in the Brooklyn I grew up in.
Let me ask you something.
Ain't no tree in New York.
The fucking let me ask you something. The Spike Lee, was that in Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one? He shot a couple of movies in Brooklyn.
Do the right thing.
Do the Right Thing.
Yeah, that was in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
That was where he's from.
Yeah.
So you know how that go. But Spike Lee is always a king to the culture.
Yeah, of course. So did you feel that was constantly did you feel like that film represented what was going on during that time?
I was pretty young during that time, so it's like, but more or less, that's, to me, the Brooklyn that I grew up majority around Caribbean people, Spanish people, so it's like we were all immigrants. Like, we was fighting the immigrant fight. So there's the people that fight the black and white fight, and there's people that fight the immigrant fight. And the immigrant fight, when you fight the immigrant fight, you fighting against 9 out of 10 your own people. So it's like, I didn't really experience the do the right thing version of things that was going on until probably I got out here in PA, and it got less of me.
So you said immigrant Caribbean style.
Yeah.
So
I'm Haitian.
You're Haitian.
Yeah, I'm first generation American.
So you're first generation. So where's your family from?
Haiti.
I understand that, but.
Like Haiti, Port-au-Prince, Haiti, Port-au-Prince, like Jacmel, different parts of Haiti.
Okay,
like, that's where
your mom and your dad.
Yeah,
they're both from Haiti.
My dad. Yep.
Seriously.
Yep, I'm 100%.
From Port-au-Prince.
Yep.
So that's where your dad's from, or your mom's from?
Both.
Both of them from. Oh shit! Yep. So you're from the actual the let's say the quote unquote capital, because that's where everything moves through. Mm-hmm. You know that the Port-au-Prince is.
Isn't that where it got hit the worst with the?
With the
hurricane,
the earthquake,
the earthquake.
My father was there during the hurricane when that happened. He was actually there on vacation. I was pregnant.
Jesus.
What?
Yeah, I was what 8 months pregnant, 8 months or 9 months pregnant, and I was about to have my baby shower. And 2 weeks before, he's like, "Yo, I'm just going to Haiti to visit everybody," and that. And then the hurricane ended up happening like probably a week into his trip. Yeah. And when I tell you, my father has over 100 hours worth of videos of what happened in the hurricane, like the aftermath. I'm talking about he has videos of him putting bodies after bodies after bodies after bodies out. Like that. It's one thing to see how people broadcast it on media.
Yeah.
It's a whole nother thing to
when
see
you're actually there.
A person is actually there and has no type of game, no entertainment towards this, just like walking around like, this is my vacation.
Yeah, exactly.
Bodies out. Like, I didn't fucking expect it. And I'm over here like, I just want my daddy to come home.
Yeah.
You know? So that was like, that was real. That was
because
really real.
Chino was during the PR shit that happened with Maria.
Yeah.
They were trying to fucking jump up flights. Mm-hmm. They were fucking
did.
Yeah, they were jumping up flights and all that shit, dude.
Because
they found so many what do you call this shit, like help and water, fucking diapers, formulas,
financial aid.
That's what I was
people have to take into consideration, like, all of that shit is a business. Red Cross is a business.
No, I know, but it was from FEMA and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, they put it in this building that the government was paying $10,000 to just keep all that shit there.
Yeah.
But the building was owned by the brother of, or something like that, of the governor or something like that.
Yeah.
It was family related. Like it was just, they're just.
So they were just
trying to get
basically
money on
taking
this.
bribes to watch people die.
And then the New York Post made it sound like this. What did they say? What word did they use? The mob.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They said the mob got into this warehouse. Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
yeah,
these are all tactics to
I know,
rise
but it's
people and
just
citizens.
fucking-
Yeah, but
Like-
the thing is, they were saying that a mob broke into there and
Yeah.
found all this product, which is bullshit.
Yeah.
Because these are
What the
people
fuck?
that are in need and they knew where the
Yeah.
warehouse was, so they broke in to get the supplies that they fucking needed.
No, they didn't even
And
get it. They just got
break-
the proof that they were hiding it.
Yeah, they didn't even break in. They just basically was
They
like,
didn't take
"This is
nothing.
where it was at."
You know,
Crazy.
you know that's some bullshit when you
Yeah.
even hear it. So my whole thing, buildings like that,
Like, baby
automatically
dies.
has different certain type of security measures set up
Yeah.
for things like that to not happen.
But he was
so
telling-
most things like that, honestly speaking, are inside jobs.
Yeah. They
Yeah,
are.
but the craziest thing is that they were from the hurricane, and now that all these earthquakes happen, that fucking relief fund was still sitting there.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's where people started to fucking freak out, and we're like, "Yo, there has to be
And
something
all
somewhere."
the water was expired already because it was just bottled water, and everybody was saying we could use that shit to take a shower. Like what the fuck?
But think about it like this. This is how I explain it to my son.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they have all this money. We have all this money as far as the organizations that we
Yeah.
have, like
The
FEMA's,
society,
Red Cross,
yeah.
whatever, the different type of charitable organizations to
Yeah.
help all these people when Australia was going on with the fire.
Mm-hmm.
Sent
Yeah.
out millions and billions of
Yeah.
dollars to help them. When the tsunami happened, send out millions and billions of dollars, but still in America today at 2020, you can't even help homelessness. You
Yeah,
can't even
that-
bring down homelessness.
When
Yeah.
You can't even help.
when Katrina hit, like,
Yeah.
come on,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was local.
Yeah,
Like, what the
exactly.
fuck? That,
They
that
couldn't
should
even
have
do
been
nothing
like.
for that.
And
They should have showed. They should have showed the
Houston.
world how
Yeah.
the fuck it is.
This
Like,
shit that happened with Houston and Florida and everything.
yeah.
Flint still don't have clean water.
No.
So at the end of the day, like, things to me is like, my whole thing is priority. Like,
Yeah.
we say that we're doing all of this. So if you think that there's not a conspiracy with that whole somebody
They're
breaking
trying to
into the
show off to
warehouse,
somebody,
you have
but
to
I don't
show
know
me
the
that
fuck
there
it
is no
is.
conspiracy or what the hell is going on in our
Of
country.
course. And the thing is that I'm like I was explaining earlier, like I'm an American through and through. Like even though I'm a second generation here, like I'm the type of person. If you step foot on this soil and you're here, you're a fucking American. Like the same thing. And like I was telling Chino, like we always give a shout out to PR, like because to me that's Hawaii. That's fucking the Hawaii of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Like, and I think that we should. The Caribbean is so small.
Yeah.
We need to help those guys out. We need to help every single fucking island, every single culture out there.
Yeah, but the problem is there was a contract, there was
Yeah, but-
laws, there was this and
Yeah, I know.
that it's not being
implemented.
done.
It's not being
Yeah.
implemented. People are fucking writing it off, or they're taking bribes from here, they're
Yeah.
taking bribes from there. They don't want to help. And it's like Haiti's so close, DR so close, PR so close.
one
You need to
nation.
fucking. We need to help out. They're connected to us. Cuba's only not.
Yo, these politicians, all of them, they didn't live the life that I lived.
No.
They didn't, not even near, and they want to control people like me. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like,
And
does
that's-
that make sense? Like, would you listen to your boss if he just came? He was the
He
fucking
came from a
boss
totally-
brother or
yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
But they're not even looking out for their own in this country within itself. So how
No.
do you expect them to look out for everybody else?
Yeah, they're just
Because
selfish.
everyone,
like,
it's just,
they just want-
it's bad.
It's like you got to fix your own. Just like when you get on the airplane, what do they tell you in the emergency process? When you put on the mask, you put on the mask on yourself before you even put it on the child.
Yeah.
So how am I supposed to even help everybody outside of this country when my own country is
Yeah.
fucked up?
Of
When
course.
we have all this shit. Let's get our shit right. We have all this money
Yes.
to send to. That's why me personally. That's why sometimes I fight with being a proud American because it's like. Fix your own shit. My house is good.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
my
yeah.
shit is good at my house. I can help other people outside of my house because my
Yeah.
house is good. But when my house ain't good, guess what? Ain't nobody getting shit out of me.
Yeah.
Because
Nah.
everything goes back inside the house.
Oh, of
So
course,
we need
of
to
course.
fix in-house first before anything else.
That's
Yeah,
why
but
when
the-
somebody asks me something like let's chill or something. I'm broke. I'm not broke. I just broke means that I got
I'm broke.
enough.
Yeah. My business pays and I don't have shit extra. Bitch.
But also, I think, but it's the same thing that we should do. We should pull a lot of things out of special interest groups, you know, and then we should.
Agree.
Yeah, I mean, 100%. We should always try to help ourselves first and then distribute. But the Caribbean is so close to us.
Yeah.
They're all of our tourist destinations are there. We're not fucking traveling overseas as much as we would do to the Caribbean.
So the Caribbean got its own issues going on.
Yeah,
especially like being a Haitian and anybody that's from without this country and has family that's still there, you still stay in contact. Like the way they run their stuff is real different. Like
very
Haiti,
old school,
like it's not like out here where you got police happening. Oh, something happened right now. You call the police. Ain't no motherfucking police. You finna die right there. Like they're killing the citizens are killing the police right now. Yeah. Yes, it's an uprising, it's a rebellion against the government, but the way they protest and the way they do their things is real different. Yeah. A lot of their problems is the fact that America and other countries are coming to infiltrate and come in there and want to put their rules and regulations on other people's. Puerto Rico for very many decades been trying to get out of American regime, stop being an American territory. They want to be their own country and stuff like that. Yeah. So a lot of times...
it depends, because right now the guy, this in right now, well, it's a girl, but they just want... They want to be part of the United States. And if that happens, we're fucked. People don't realize that, yo.
But the craziest thing is that the Haitian... A lot of people don't realize that the Haitians were the first people to uprise against slavery.
Yep. First free black nation ever.
You guys rose up against the French, and actually you had help from DR, and which is because
it's all Hispaniola. Yeah, it's all Hispaniola, and after that, people separate because of the light skin, dark skin, whatever. You talk different, I'm different, whatever.
But you guys were the
it's all the same shit.
Yeah, but you guys were the first. Yeah, you guys were the pioneers.
Definitely.
And it actually started from the Haitian Revolution that actually started to catch on throughout all the Caribbean, and it started to move up north towards us.
But a lot of time when you're the first, you suffer.
Of course. And then plus you guys...
It's crazy how they divided the fucking island, because it's just one island.
It's literally a line.
Yeah. The resources... the resources is the craziest thing, because if you look at a fucking projection of that entire island, Haiti is robbed bearing of all their natural resources. DR is rich.
You ever seen a movie... You've seen the movie Black Panther, I'm sure.
Yeah.
That whole vibranium thing, do you know that they found... substance comparable to vibranium in Haiti. Yeah, and that's why a lot of shit is going on down there. And Haiti has one of the oldest fucking battle castles in the whole fucking universe.
I forget what the element's called.
I forgot what it's called.
It's an element A115. Bob Lazaro started.
Oh yeah. I just heard about it because you repeated. Yeah,
I think it's A115 or A15.
Very comparable to vibranium in like the outer source of things. So it's like at the end of the day, when people want your stuff, and and Haitians, as being a Haitian, like we're very proud people. Like we're
of course. Yes.
I think we all are from the island.
We all are, but it's like some people are more different than others. Where it's like,
it depends. Yeah,
I'm a Sapase, I'm a Zoe all the way. You can see it through my skin tone. It's just different, baby. But it's more or less like. It's like that, and when you're proud people like that, you are skeptical for assistance. You're skeptical for people trying to do something because it's like, okay, what are your intentions? Yeah. Why are you trying to help me now?
Yeah, exactly.
Enslave me, you'll get me once, but you'll never get me again. That's how Haitians are. That's how we all grew up. Like, you get them once, we already been enslaved one time, we'll never ever again. I'd rather be broke, poor, eating shit than I ever take something from outside sources.
It's a crazy thing because you said you moved, like you were raised in New York.
Yeah.
And New Yorkers have that mentality.
What do you mean?
That as far as if I would go up to New York right now and be like, yo, I'm trying to give away free shit, they'd be like, What you want?
Yeah,
What do you want? What do you want?
There's always something to be
What do you want?
trying.
What's the catch? What's the catch? What do you want me to do? Where are you filming me? Like what?
Hell yeah,
What's the
somebody
problem?
said free, you look around like, what?
Yeah. What you trying to do?
Even the crackheads gonna do
Talk about free rocks. What you got in there?
100.
You smoking bleach?
Yes. Well, ain't shit in the world for free. I don't care what you say.
So
you gotta pay for air. That's rent. It's called rent. That's what air costs, guys. It costs rent.
So when you moved here, when you moved here, was it like a vastly different?
It was a culture shock. Like,
Really?
Number one,
Yeah.
I'd never been around like white. The only white people I knew were teachers and like police officers.
Wow, thank
Like
you.
you're welcome.
I'm not either of those.
I never
Thank you.
ever knew any white person in my life, and it's like as soon as I went to school, I'm not even gonna front. I'm magnetized to all the black people because it was like, oh, you're hey.
Hey.
And in my high
just like
school,
me,
I went
all
from
Spanish people.
Yeah, I went from my school being 95% black. I'm talking about all my life till 11th grade to being one of 8 black kids out of 800. It was like, okay, like we're out. And then some of the black kids was already out here for a long time, so they were different. It wasn't like I'm sitting from the block. Like I'm sitting I'm sitting from the block. I'm sitting from the hood. You already know East 21st 401. Like I'm that Cindy. So it's like I had to get out of that. Like I'm the Cindy that like different, different. Like I didn't grow up like that. A lot of them came from 2-parent households, and my mom got houses.
Approach.
Like we came from buildings with rat. Like I had to like pick out roaches out of my cereal. When I was growing up. Like so people didn't like they wasn't experienced. And I went to Wilson versus Easton. So it's like I know they always say like Easton is the more, I guess, comparable school to like being in the hood in this area, but it's like Wilson was the uppity school.
Yes.
Wilson is the I go to Wilson. You go to Wilson? Yo, that shit on my college, all of my college applications look real good. I'm not even in the front because that is a bomb ass school. Just for the neighborhood that is associated to.
Because it's like if you have an area and then all of a sudden it's Easton. And then for I would say it's 10 blocks. 10 blocks, you have one school district, and then the rest of it's back to the same old shit.
Yo, just like where I live.
And it doesn't make no sense because Wilson School District is literally in the middle of Easton. It's like literally everything around the circles is Easton, and Wilson is like literally. 10 like blocks. They rebelled. Yeah. Like fuck y'all, we gotta go to that school.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's exactly how it was. Because I did the same thing. When I moved to Wilson, I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Because people looked at me and I was like, who the fuck are you? And they're like, I lived here my whole life. Yeah.
It's weird.
You're
like,
probably the weirdo.
you know where I moved from? It's just 5 minutes away, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So my son went to preschool and everything, like to that school on that side.
Yeah.
And now to the one that we live on.
Yeah.
Like for my daughter for preschool, I gotta pay.
Yeah,
like $200 something every fucking 2 weeks.
Is it tuition? Is that what they call it?
Yeah. Like, what the fuck? Just because it's a little upscale area, like what the? It's public still, like
it's different.
Like what the fuck?
Wilson is definitely like,
and
especially when you coming from the hood in Brooklyn to Wilson, you're like. I was going back home every weekend. Like you couldn't make me stay there. You could not. Like literally the day after I graduated, I moved back to Brooklyn.
Did you really?
Yes. The day after I graduated, I was like, yo, I'm out of here. I'm done with this. She was holding it
for so long.
I held it for 2 years. I was like, yo, I'm done with this shit. Like this shit, it was too much. And then I ran back, of course, after like 4 years.
I was gonna ask you what made you come back then.
What made me come? I had a son. I had a son. Me and my baby daddy had broke up, so it's like I had to get my life back on track. And this was the only place that I knew that I would have the support that me and my son needed, and able to for us to like progress. Not only that, my mom was out here.
I was really say, were both your parents out here?
No,
or just...
my mom lives out. My father's never leaving Brooklyn. He Brooklyn till he So it's like. So it's like I came back out here, lived with my mom for a couple of years, and got my shit right. But this was the beat only because Brooklyn is like a distraction. If you never live like, I tell people all the time, what you see in New York City movies, the lights flashing up all night. That's what it is.
It's just a little circle of New York. It's a little circle.
No, it's kind of like that time $1 million. Add in a whole lot of violence, unsafety. It's like it's just for me personally, it was too much shit going on.
That's why I moved out. Yeah.
Too much stuff going on. Way too many distractions. Way too much.
Too many people. And
Yeah,
shit.
too many people. I'm the type of person I believe in energy. So it's like when too many energy is transverse. You understand? It's like probably at least 10,000 people per block per capita.
Yeah.
Per motherfucking block.
Yeah, no, to me, I had the complete opposite because I grew up around here my whole life.
I like the silence sometimes.
Yeah, and then one of my friends, her dad lived in Harlem, and then one of my good friends, she lived out in Bed-Stuy. She lived at Brownstones. So we used to go out there, and she would, my friend would go to Harlem, so we'd hang out there, and then she would drop me off at there, and I would stay a couple days and come back. So it was, to me, I was the glitz and glamour. Like, I was looking around like, oh, shit. And she was like, no, you don't want to go down there. I'm like, fuck out of here. Like, I know who the fuck I am. I'm going to do what I want. Like, and then as I started getting more and more familiar, like, but she was like, people recognize you that you're not from there immediately. And it didn't matter. It's just small gestures that you do. Even though you're sitting on a subway, they realize you're not from there. Yeah. You know, and even though you're approaching, you're talking, because people always, the way I talk, they automatically know you're not from here, you know? So she was like this, you know, and as we would go to different stores and do different things, she was like, she took the handle. She was like, let me do some things, you know, like.
It's so different.
Yeah, exactly. And it was because I'm a dude, you know what I'm saying? And to me, it was just kind of weird that like someone else was trying to take the handle. Like, nah, like I know what I'm doing. I'm an adult. I can order some food. And she was like, no, it's not. It's not like that. It's just people recognize that you're not from here. Yeah. So once you get the rapport with someone, then they realize that like, oh, this person's from here. They know how to do things. They know how the flow of traffic goes.
Absolutely.
And I wasn't from there. And she was like, yo, you're driving 10 miles an hour in a 100 mile an hour lane. And I was just like, all right.
Be like that.
Yeah. So to me, it was cool, but it was cool to step back and watch everything go, because you would see someone on TV and be like, oh, and she was like, nah, that's normal.
It's like you see celebrities walking around all the time, and it's like, okay, it's not like the shock that you get, because it's like New York is so fucking busy. If you stop, something either might happen to you or you might miss something. Yeah. That's your only two motherfucking
everything happens that don't really
so fast. You get brushed over or you miss it.
Yeah,
you know what
like it don't really sound like good options to me. So it's like, I had to come
they used to say, I don't know if it's true, that living in New York, just living there, you lose like 3 years of your lifespan just from the dust of the brakes.
I was gonna say because heightened alert. Because you're heightened. Everything is heightened.
The stress is to kill you.
Everything is heightened because you can't switch lanes like you can here.
I give it to those old people walking around in New York, and they just nice and chill.
80-year-old Jewish guys
with a little dog.
They done been through it. No, Jewish people live different. Like Jewish people have nothing to do with the struggle that's going on.
Like they're so chill, and I'm like, how can you be so chill?
They good. They like the only people. Them and the 1% is like the only people in New York that's walking around smiling. Everybody else is walking around sad as fuck.
I know.
Okay?
Fucking hustling all day.
Everybody else ain't good. Yeah. The Jewish people and the 1%, they good.
90%, I think maybe 98% of people that live in New York is thinking about money the whole day.
Just the apartment. This size room within itself would probably be about $1,500.
Yeah, there actually I see something that there was a guy living in a 185 square foot apartment.
100?
100.
How? That's a closet. That's my closet.
Yeah, it basically he showed it, and he was like basically
that's my closet.
And he was in Hell's Kitchen. So he had a bed, he had a coat rack above it that he had all of his clothes hanging, and then over to the side was a bench that he built into the wall.
He had to build a bench.
Yeah, he built a bench.
I'm sad.
That was next to it that had he had like a toaster, a microwave. And he was the happiest.
You know what I
love the efficiency.
It was leave the city. Fuck that shit.
It was $800 a month.
I'm going to Canada or something.
It was $800 a month.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no.
You can take this $800.
Yeah. You know what to do with that shit. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know what to do with that shit.
But the guy actually, he made decent money. He worked on Wall Street. He was actually making money.
Yeah, but he didn't have no mother effing sense.
No.
There's one thing you could be smart. There's book smart and there's street smart.
Stupid smart.
Yeah, but he sound like Wall Street good. You're very book smart guy.
Yeah.
But that street smart shit, as far as knowing how to maneuver through life, that $800, does that sound right? I would have moved somewhere in Jersey and took the fucking commute.
I lived in a bigger ass, like I lived in a bigger room, like as a shelter. Like what the fuck, like yo.
I'm just telling you guys what I seen.
I'm just saying he crazy.
I know. I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you.
He crazy.
But
that's crazy.
when you moved out here, did you do anything? Did you play sports or anything?
Hell no, I was done with that. When I was
Didn't you box?
Yeah.
We used to talk about that shit.
We used to chill. When I was in New York, like high school, I don't know who I was in high school.
No track, no nothing?
Nah, I didn't want to. I'm the type of person, I don't like to mix and mingle with people. Like,
Why?
I'm just like...
Yeah, a loner.
I'm not necessarily a
me
loner,
too.
but
I'm in the middle.
I know.
You need,
if I know you and I rock with you, I've had good conversations.
You need your circle, like every once in a while.
I can say, because I'm the type of person, I talk. I just...
Yeah.
And I don't want to sit up there, be censored, and worry about if I'm offending you all the time.
Yeah.
Welcome to my world, motherfucker.
Yeah.
But you hung out with people like me and Chino.
Yeah, but it's like I've had conversations with you guys. I've known y'all. I've been around your energy and stuff like that. So it's like, it's different. Like usually when I meet people, I can tell if I'm going to have a conversation with you.
Yeah, you can
tell.
It's
because I looked at you and said, hey, how you doing? I'm Nick. Nice to meet you.
No, fuck that. You know what she was saying that?
Hey, how's it going?
Absolutely not.
I never done that shit.
Either have I.
Nah. But it's like, yo, I just didn't want to do all the extra, and I was stuck in between. Always wanted to go back to Brooklyn. I went back to Brooklyn every weekend to my sister's house, or to my dad's house, because I just did not want to stay out here. Damn. Nothing could make me stay out here. Like I could have been like when I came out here. I went to early college high school in Brooklyn. So it's like by the time I came out here, they didn't have programs like that in Wilson. So it was like you're in 11th grade or you're in 11th grade. When I was in 11th grade, I technically back home was in college in 13th grade.
The CP courses. Yeah.
But they didn't have that out here. So I'm over here taking 3 classes a day and 5 classes is free periods. Do you really think I'm enjoying school? I'm having earth science, which I took in the fucking 7th grade. Yeah. And home ec.
Oh.
Which I love home ec. Shout out to my home ec teacher.
Home ec is like it's basically like the generic version of a Martha Stewart.
Yeah,
like you learn how to crochet, you learn how to make things. You know,
bring home a fake baby.
Yeah, bring home a baby.
Okay. Learn how to cook. That was my favorite time. Learning how to cook.
They don't do that no more, right?
Yes, they do. They do that. Well, I don't know.
Bring a fake.
They do that in high school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they do.
I did it 2 years in a row. I failed. I don't give a fuck.
Because you were just cooking that.
And I still had a baby the year after. Who would have thought?
She's like, I failed, but I'm ready. Yeah,
right.
But I did it though.
I made it.
You have to. You kind of have to. Yeah. But there's some parents out there that are fucking dumb as fuck.
I mean, parents are to be made. Like I
don't think everybody's meant to be a
everybody
parent.
wings parenting. Like I know I did. I won that shit.
And we were talking about that. Actually, if anyone that listened to all of our shit, like we basically had like a parenting episode where we were just talking about like the best parents. Like you can never be prepared to be a parent. It doesn't matter what course you go through, what books you read.
Can't read any book.
Yeah,
that shit don't mean nothing.
You can read a couple different situations. Like if this happens, your baby's dying. But after that, it's basically it's just nature. It's just how you feel.
Like we were talking about conversations that we have, or less like having sex talk with your kids, or having the gay talk, or whatever it is. Like it's like you're never fucking ready.
No,
you're not ready. And it's like parenting is like you have to remember when you're a parent to a child, you're not a parent to a child that's living in the generation that you grew up in. So you have to learn the whole new generation. You have to learn the lingo. My niece is 13, and a lot of shit she be talking about, I don't know what fucking is.
Yeah, but you act like you
and I'm only 29.
Yeah.
I don't know what she's talking about.
But you act
the little dances, TikTok.
Yeah.
I can't keep up with all these fucking apps. I have Instagram and that's it. Instagram, Facebook, that's it. I don't have no Snap, no TikTok, no.
See,
I can't keep up.
To me, I like.
I don't even post anything in it.
I like
conversation. I don't post like that.
To me, I'm a conversational person. So
I haven't taken a selfie in a man long, yo.
To me, it's like Instagram. I don't give a fuck about that. But like Facebook, because I have Messenger. So if you don't have my number, you can hit me up on that. Or Instagram. Snapchat, where I can just converse with you real quick, and that's it. Like, but as far as like excuse me, posting shit and get people to follow and all that. Because I'm terrible at it, and I apologize.
We're gonna get better, but it's just
Chino and I are really terrible at it.
Time consuming.
Facebook is everything. Facebook and IG might be the best everything.
No, that's what we focus on. But
we have that. But as far as me, I'm I'm a personal person, so I didn't have.
It also depends on your demographic.
Yeah. I don't have I'm used to not having a cell phone, so when I do have a cell phone, I call people. Me and Chino, when Chino and I text, we fucking voice text each other because I want to talk to you. It's like, I want to hear your voice. You know what I'm saying?
See, so I detach a lot. Like, I'm not the person to be on my phone all the time. Like, when I go out, I'm not the person in the corner. Oh yeah, I'm texting the whole time or taking.
Yeah, the only way that I do this is if I don't want to talk to you. Yo, if I don't want to talk to you, you're gonna see me on my phone the whole time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But that's also another thing.
Done.
Yeah, but that's also another thing. Like when people are like, "Yo, we're gonna go out to this club and shit like that." Like, I like more intimate settings. I like to have a group of people that I like to talk to. We get some drinks. We sit down. We talk. We hang out. I like to hear conversations. Hear what you're about. So when you're sitting next to a motherfucker, I'm like, yeah, yo, Chino!
Yeah, you stupid.
Yeah, you're tapping like, what? Yeah. Like, fuck it.
Baby, what I say?
Yeah. Exactly. Fuck it, I'll text you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So once I get to that setting,
I hate that when there's places that I go to that there's people upstairs and downstairs and they be texting each other and I'm like, yo.
Just go downstairs. Just go downstairs.
Oh,
For real?
Yeah, unless it's like a privacy thing.
Don't change it, bro.
Why do I have to go downstairs?
Yeah, but the thing is, nah, fuck that. If
can you scream at least? Like,
no.
That's like coming to your house and ringing your doorbell when I could have just texted you. Don't ring my motherfucking doorbell. Text me.
Yeah, but the thing is that
I don't even know what my doorbell sounds like. I don't even know what my doorbell sounds like.
Nah, hell no.
I'm the opposite because sometimes I leave my phone thrown everywhere.
Did I knock or anything? And I text you, I said, I'm here.
That's understandable. And that's understandable.
That's the only manilial, whatever, however you say it, thing I do.
I know. But that's a whole different rap. If you're texting me like, yo, I'm here, come the fuck in. Like, you already know where I'm at, just come the fuck in.
That's just like texting
I'm not going to come to your door like, hey, how's it going?
That's like, think about it.
The fifth fucking time that you're here.
That's like if my remote is over there and I get up, but my son is here. I'm going to ask my son, go get it. Damn. My parents did it to me.
I do
my parents did it to me.
I asked my son.
My parents did it to me.
My son actually gets excited.
Or if I'm in bed, I'll be like, baby, can you bring me something to drink?
Yeah. But that's different.
But they actually get excited when they, like, at least my son gets excited when he's trying to help me and shit.
Yeah, he be like,
but that's
you're welcome, daddy. You're welcome.
But that's a different thing. It's not like you're texting someone to be like, yo, tell him to come upstairs and bring me a drink.
Yeah, I do that.
Jesus Christ. Get the fuck up, Cindy.
You're guilty over there. You're like, guilty.
Jesus Christ.
Come on, man. Just stop it.
Wow. Do you start boxing like I can't even fucking get into that. Jesus, Cindy. Let's walk down the motherfucking steps. You're healthy.
I'm very healthy. I eat
know.
Very good. I eat very natural. Maybe not organic, but clean. Okay, I don't eat that swine though. No swine. List that touch swine can't touch mine.
That's important.
I'm joking. Sometimes I eat bacon bits though.
I have some pure bacon all the time.
I'm built like a truck, so I be eating all types of animals.
I love bacon with Brussels sprouts.
Do you eat cow? Do you eat pig feet?
What?
Do you eat pig
Yo! Motherfucker! So we were yo,
I don't eat pig feet. I
we just got done talking about that. We were talking about this shit.
Do people really eat that?
Yo, check this shit out.
I love that shit.
I know, but you gotta explain it like you did last time. So Chino was over there and we were talking about a whole bunch of shit.
At my house, right? Yes,
yeah, we were talking about a whole bunch of shit from PR and all this thing, and he was like, yo, the thing I love about, he was like, I love pig feet. I don't give a fuck. And he was like, I put them in a crock pot, and he was like, I like the one with the hairs on it. And he was like, especially when you open up the toes and you get the meat in the middle. I was like, dog, you sound like you're eating pussy.
He sounded like I was eating pussy all the way.
But the way he described it, I was like, what you over there? And I looked at Will, I was like, he's over there picking the hairs out of tongue. We're gonna get the meat in the middle. Like, it was just, yeah, I know, but
I love pig feet.
I mean, I eat cow foot too. But I feel like cow foot is not pig's feet because, like you said, it has the hairs. And cow foot doesn't have. It's like literally just.
I know, but
cartilage. But pig feet,
I like it. Yeah,
like
I love it. I don't know.
But it was
I've
just
been eating it since I was a little kid. So.
But the thing is that when he was describing it, me and Mo were just looking at each other and I was
with
like,
lentils, white rice. Oh shit!
That's how I eat chicken
yum.
feet. I do eat chicken feet. I love me some chicken feet.
I don't eat that
chicken
shit.
feet.
I don't eat that.
Gizzard, I eat.
There's nothing there. You gotta like suck on this. Nah,
tripe?
fuck that. Yeah.
Yeah, I love
Tripe,
tripe.
yo,
My daddy is the only person I know how to make tripe good. I don't care what nobody says. My daddy is the only person in the world that knows how to make tripe the way I like it. And fried
What's
fish.
that?
So you gotta eat, it's cow stomach with the.
Oh,
stomach.
okay.
It's like a cow line.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like it because the
How
texture
did,
like
how
it's a
does he
little
cut
gummy.
it? Does he cut it in rings or does he
just
square
cut it in square.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But that could go into like the coronavirus with them eating the motherfucking bats. I can't do that.
Yeah, no.
I'm not eating bats and like roaches.
Hell nah.
And, like, cause you know when you go to those like type of countries, a lot of Asian countries, cause I watch like.
Yo, I used to work with
shows
Asians. They eat a lot of weird shit.
The Travel Channel shows where you see them going to the street markets and they
Anthony
eating
Bourdain?
roaches.
No,
Yeah.
No
Like they
reservations?
eating the fucking
Crickets and all that
rats
shit?
and crickets and stuff.
Everything like just the octopus alive. Like they just eat that shit like that.
I think the weirdest thing I ate was like is like
I would be scared that shit
chicken
fucking.
feet and like frog legs. I love frog legs. Fried frog
I ain't
legs.
gonna
I
lie,
love fried frog legs.
You know that was Kobe Bryant's, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant, and you know his daughter and
Oh yeah.
the seven other people that was there. But that was his favorite plate.
R.I.P.
Yeah, with
Frog feet?
onion,
Frog legs?
frog legs with onions and some sauce, something like that.
Oh shit.
Can
Like
I
a sweet
talk
and-
about something real quick?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Like, did you hear about the fact that he was suing this pharmaceutical company, and that this pharmaceutical company was being sued prior to, and they were linked to a prior, allegedly, death of another man a couple of years back, because that man was also suing him.
Hold on. Let me see that. There you go.
Like that person was also suing them, and Kobe Bryant was suing them for his namesake. They was trying to name a product Black Mamba. You know, he calls himself the Black. He called himself the Black Mamba and thing. And that plane was flying around in the area the same time that his plane went down.
Nah, but
I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist, but a lot of things in life I feel don't happen just because don't happen. Oh, well, I walked out on a Tuesday and just happened that in my regular routine I got fucked up. No, that shit happened because of something.
No,
Something
but
pulled
the
that
thing
shit.
is, I don't know if you heard or if you saw the video of the helicopter tracks, like the trace of where he went, where he was driving around, and all that shit from the satellites. Because they were having a conversation with the tower because he couldn't see. It was very foggy. Yeah. So he said that he had a mild visibility, but he really didn't. He kind of lied because he got Kobe Bryant that needs to get to wherever he needs to get. So he kind of
So
lied.
you're saying that he had a mile worth of
And then you
visibility.
can see that he was driving.
He couldn't see at all?
He
You're
was
saying?
Yeah, he couldn't see. So because people were saying that driving you couldn't see. Imagine.
Up in the air.
Yeah. So he was like flying around and around. It looks like he's just going in circle until they give him the kind of the green light.
Yeah.
But at one point, I believe that he was going around and he didn't see the mountain and he just crashed into it.
But a pilot that's been
He
flying
went
for
through
as
that-
long as he was.
he went through
didn't
that
know not to
road.
fly in that condition.
Yeah, no. You can't. Nobody flew that day. All the
Except for that plane. That's the point.
But that I know it's kind of weird, but I'm just saying I'm just playing the other side.
Okay.
That the
Playing devil's advocate.
even the police helicopter, everything was down. Nobody was flying that day because of the
visibility,
weather.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he was so the pilot was claiming that he had a mile worth of visibility.
Exactly, but
then he really could
he
barely
probably
see in
did
front of his
at
thing.
the moment, but
Yeah.
after that,
So on coming into the fog, that's where he probably claimed that
because
he was
experts were saying that there's no way that he could be able to see. There's no way.
during that time.
F that. As a person that has been trained in different type of things, learned different type of things before, when you know something, you know. When you know not to drive or do something in certain conditions, you know.
But
so what?
Yeah,
made
but
that,
if
what
you were
made
driving
that day
that
different,
and you had Kobe Bryant, if you had Kobe Bryant telling you, "I gotta get here,"
But the thing is that the
you
It's
as a
not a cause for
pilot,
safety.
you
I
as a
know,
pilot
I
supposed
know.
to say no, but shit happens like that
But-
they do say yes because it's that person.
But the thing that I'm curious about is it's not an airplane where you have to. You have a runway. It's a helicopter.
Yeah.
So you're able to drop down anywhere that there's a flat surface.
But they couldn't see.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. That GPS has fallen. You could have dropped down. You could have landed flat. Anywhere.
Down.
He could have dropped straight the fuck down.
No, I get that.
You know
Yeah, but there was no way. No, I believe there was no way there.
Yeah, no. I like Cindy was saying, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but as far as the helicopter, the whole design is vertical lift and is vertical lift and descent. You know what I'm saying?
Understandable.
Yeah.
And that used to be his helicopter, like that one.
Yeah, he was
that
one. That exact one. It was the one
that pilot has driven him around several times.
Yeah, it used to be black and with the Nike sign and his logo and shit, but then they repainted it.
Listen,
but
question everything.
Was
the news is propaganda, baby.
Never believed the official story.
No, I know.
Over there with the Trump.
What I'm saying right now, I didn't see this on the news.
That's the only thing me and him agree with.
Yeah,
fake news.
I know. Baby. Yeah, I know. I believe you.
The only thing
What I'm saying right now is the stuff that I saw from the experts that put out on YouTube and shit. Because not the news. The news didn't show the video of him flying around and all that shit. Like, nah.
That's why YouTube is for me is so important. It's like, yo, that's where I find truth. That's where I find
you gotta know where to.
Yeah, you funnel it. You gotta anything you do.
If you're a rookie, you will fall for anything.
Yeah.
But you gotta go through that little.
I mean, for us that's been around YouTube since the beginning of the time.
Yeah. You kind of know who's trying to get clickbaits and shit.
I remember when YouTube came out. Okay, like I'm that old.
Remember the shit on the original on the iPhone 3G when it came up as a little TV. That was the YouTube.
Yeah,
it came up as a brown old TV and it had the fuzzy lines in it and it had the little dials on it. That was the old application. That was the application.
People didn't know what the fuck it was.
Yeah, that was the icon for it.
Yeah, there was MySpace before it, Skonex, all that extra shit. Like
High Five, remember High Five?
Oh my God, remember BlackBerry?
I never had a computer.
BlackBerry Messenger.
Hell
You had a
yeah.
BlackBerry? Oh my God, everybody was
the
on
pen.
it.
Hell yeah.
Can
I get your pen? Can I get your pen?
Can I get your pen?
I have no idea what the fuck you guys are talking about.
What AOL? All that.
I never had a computer. I never had a computer.
Damn.
Cindy, this is one of the first computers I ever bought in my entire life.
That one.
I know somebody poorer than me.
Yeah, I know, right?
Damn.
And I'm white.
My brother.
And I'm white.
My brother.
You would think I would have had all the luxuries because I'm white, but I ain't got none of that shit.
My brother.
I had nothing. They were like, yo, you got some shoes.
I have a compact computer that's like 15 years old. I'm just too cheap to change. I'm frugal. Fuck that.
Yo, tell her how many laptops I got in my closet.
Yo, you got like 36. When I came over his house, he had a stack.
I
got 2 towers.
Yeah, but
I built my own. I got one that I built too.
When I came over his house, he was like, this is all the shit I got. I was like, dog, you have more things than I ever bought in my entire life.
Wow.
Get the fuck out of here.
See, I'm not an electronics girl. I'm more or less like, if it works,
yeah.
Cool.
That started, but I was telling him that started when I moved over here because of being bored and shit.
Nah, my
Because
parents
in
were
PR
like, yo,
and shit, I'm outside all day, every day. Like, I'm doing something every day, all the time. Here, it's just winter and all this shit. Yeah.
No, my family was like, yo, you got shoes on your feet? You got t-shirt, shorts? Get the fuck outside. Figure it out.
I was more into, like, school and just chilling with my friends.
Oh, hell no, I wasn't into school.
Nope.
School, chilling with my homies, and...
Nope. It was lights up, you're out of the house, lights down, you come back in the house. Maybe if I'm home. As
a kid, it was strict. I grew up Christian, like 7-day Adventist, strict. Like, let's go to church all the time. Like, all the time.
How you be beating people up then, Cindy?
Because, like, that's aggressive. That's aggression.
It's on the DNA, bro.
That's aggression.
That's a Haitian survival mode right there.
That's why people don't fuck with me. People usually don't test me.
Goddamn, Cindy.
They know what it is.
Why you gotta be beating up Asians all the time? All right, you gotta relax. It's all right.
But women don't try me. It's only the men.
I highly would doubt
it
that.
really is only the men. Only the men.
Jesus.
It's really only the men.
Nah.
It really is.
Jesus.
It really is.
So bring it back to what I was trying to say before I started laughing.
She's thinking about it.
How did you get into boxing?
Oh, I stopped doing karate.
As you can tell, because I have Tyson Fury, I have Mike Tyson, and Larry Holmes.
Oh, I didn't know this. Joking. But I stopped doing karate when I was like 14 years old. I was a 2nd degree black belt.
Seriously?
My father's a 10th degree black
You be throwing
master.
kicks?
What?
Listen, I know how to
be
do
kicking doors like
style,
karate?
all of that.
Damn.
But then I just started getting into it on my own. I knew somebody with a gym, just started getting into
Down
it
here
on
or
my
up
own.
there?
No, in Brooklyn.
Okay.
But it was more or less like I wanted to be the next Layla Ali, like for real. Like,
Okay.
I wanted to. I was it. I was like, this is my shit.
Yeah.
Like, but then I like really sat down with my father and talked to him, and he was like, "Baby girl, you are very smart and you have a bright future ahead of you. Like, and if you do boxing, you're risking your like brain, definitely gritting. What's that thing? CTE,
CTE,
and a lot of stuff. He was like, and you're. And
That's why I'm crazy, bro.
Yeah, I'm his only child, so he was more or less like, you're my only child, and you're a girl.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
At
he
least
was
he's
like,
smart,
and
though.
he was like, I don't want that for you. Then I had to stop.
Do you follow it at all? Have you seen?
No, I haven't followed it in a couple of years because
Have you seen?
sport is not
Clarissa?
the same.
It's not the same.
No, but have you
Well,
seen?
it's kind of coming back a little
Have you
bit.
seen with Clarissa Shields? She's the 154 pound champion.
No,
Oh, she's a fucking monster.
she's a beast.
Yeah, she's a monster. You gotta watch some of her highlights. Clarissa Shields. Yeah, because
I know, I like Shorty with the I don't remember her name. Shorty with the is that Shorty with the blue hair? That be
Clarissa Shields.
Yeah, coming from Clinton.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
she's bomb as fuck.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
really know names like that, but she's
So she's like
a beast. Her story
Yeah.
is really good though. Like I
She-
like people with a good background story. Her story is really good.
and she's only 24, so she's not
Yeah,
even
she's a young
even
one.
fully
She's
developed.
been doing
I
this for a
haven't seen
while
what you
though.
mean. Yeah.
She's been doing it for a
Yeah.
while since she was a little kid. Her
Yeah.
father got her into boxing.
Exactly.
And shit. So she's been doing it for a very long time.
I'm telling you, and if you watch her style, she's very methodical, and at the same time, Gucci.
I forgot that you had all the way up.
Oh,
This motherfucker.
fucking with Papa Horse and shit over there.
Suck it out. Mothers
Yeah.
suck out boogers. You know.
Yo, I bought.
It's
You know that.
Oh. You
never did that?
No, I got the ball.
Oh no, hell no! Don't
No,
use
suck out the
that
boogers.
shit.
talking about
No,
the-
it's better to suck
the
it
tube?
out. It's better to suck
I used
it.
the one that's the tube, and I
tube.
pull on it like.
Yeah.
Oh no, I used to look straight.
Nah,
Just
fuck
spit
that.
it.
Cindy.
Nah. You can do that. Yeah, I'd rather do that than use that fucking bullshit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit is no good for them.
Nah, that should be
Just
getting
spray it back
infected.
up.
Yeah.
No, why you
And
rock
they be
that
having
shit?
the
No, and
rest
he
of the
also-
residue at the
Exactly.
bottom.
Ew, you fucking rock
Nah,
that shit
baby.
into a tiny
Even the
little-
doctor tells you not to use that
Yeah,
shit.
you let that shit go, sucks it all up, you fucking rinse it out. Fuck
I don't give a fuck. That was
Nah, I
my
buy
baby. He
it
came out of
at
my
Walmart. Yo, it's $20 for this little fucking plastic tube. with
can, all the
fucking-
time, yeah.
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 You just suck it up.
Yeah, and it has a
Yeah.
filter so you don't swallow
And
the
it
fucking.
don't taste like nothing. Remember,
know.
babies don't have
I know, they
nothing.
don't.
It's like even when they shit on
No,
your
but you
hands,
can
it's
get
not as
sick.
nasty as you think.
No, but you can get sick with the mucus on your fucking mouth, though.
You think so?
Hell yeah! What do you mean you think so? It's like,
Damn, Cindy.
what the fuck?
I do
Yo, if I had the flu right now and I tell you, yo,
I do anything for
if I had-
mine. I do anything for mine. That's my baby. That's my baby. That's my baby.
yo, if I had the flu right now and I told you to put your tongue on my nose.
Well, you're a grown ass.
Yeah, I
man.
know.
I know, but it's the same, man.
No,
I'm
it's
a human
not.
being, though.
That's
you
not a
will get sick as
baby.
fuck. Like,
I mean,
Ace Ventura with it.
you don't do that after they turn like 4 or 5 or they go to daycare. You don't do that, but before that, they don't really have no real germs.
Nah, what I do is I just pinch my son's nose and push that shit down. He's like, I'm good. All right.
Nah, I flush my nose
We're going.
like every night when I take a
With the
shower.
saline?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I buy the baby one, the one that has
Yeah,
the
but-
air.
Oh my god!
It has like a low and
If
shit.
Chino could order organic air, he would. So that's
Yeah.
So you're one of those earthy type of people.
Nah, I do half and half, but I buy
How about the
mostly organic. When I have money, everything's organic.
It's about to be a
Hold
podcast.
on,
With,
like,
it's, about to
y'all.
be, it's about to be the podcast with Nick and Earth Windchild over here. Well, my man.
Nah, but
Earthy
I only
Wind-
buy like grass-fed meat and shit like that. Like,
Yeah, I know, but that's
That's
the thing. You're just gonna
cool.
see Chino fucking.
It
let
tastes
things
better.
Yeah.
Tastes fresher.
Yeah.
By the way.
Hell yeah.
I bet.
By the way,
It tastes like real meat. Like
It tastes-
Yeah.
way fresher.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Way
Even,
grassy,
even the
better.
eggs, like
Yes.
that orange joke. I don't want that fucking almost white
I
yellow.
start eating
Yeah.
egg whites now. Just strictly egg
Oh,
whites.
don't do that.
Yeah, but
Why?
That's bad for you.
It has
Nah.
nothing in it.
It has nothing in it. Yeah, you don't.
Okay, I guess
yeah.
I'll go back to the regular shit. I
Nah.
was wasting it anyway.
No, because the yolk has all the cholesterol, all the nutrients. in it.
Yeah.
The egg white is just
Yeah. I
it's
just like the
it's
way it
a
tastes.
mild protein. It's not even.
Yeah.
It doesn't even have as much as. See, people just
But I
hype it
do
up.
that with spinach and mushrooms
I got you.
and
that's cool.
tomatoes.
Get your get your
that's
flow
cool.
on, girl. Get your omelets on.
Sounds
I ain't over here to negate what you're doing, but you got to do what you got to do. But I'm just saying, you need a little cholesterol in that body.
That's true.
You know, Get your heart pumping.
Yo.
You all right?
When was
My shit's 2 beeps away from flatline, so I can't talk shit.
You silly.
I'm
Silly as hell.
I'm a motherfucking Velveeta block of cheese with a couple sticks in it. Those are my bones right now.
Yo, when was the last time you saw me not having eggs for breakfast?
Yo, every single day he gets in my car, right? Because I just bought that Cadillac. So he steps in the whip and that shit smells like farts. And I look over at him.
Every morning.
And he got the Weibos right there.
Yeah. You eat the boiled eggs in the morning?
Every morning.
Every single morning since I met him, son.
Yeah.
I'll be sitting there.
Protein.
Yeah,
everything like that holds me like because he has B12, all the products like DHA.
Yeah, my shit. If I eat eggs every single morning and I farted on, people would be over there with a gas.
I don't fart.
Do you try sea moss?
What?
Sea moss.
What's that?
Sea moss. Have you tried sea moss yet?
That's the seaweed, right?
Yeah,
yeah. I want to buy that shit.
I do that. The sea moss tea in the morning.
That's good. That's really good for you.
It has.
I do apple cider vinegar in the morning.
It's salty.
It's salty?
Yeah. But I make it out of tea. Turmeric tea.
They sell pills
lemon,
though.
The turmeric.
Yeah, turmeric tea. Oh my god.
Yeah.
How you think the skin stay flat? You silly.
No,
but you do have nice skin,
before
though.
you go, let me know. Let me know what that is.
Sea moss? Oh my god, that shit will turn you all the way out.
I got it on my bookmark.
It has
on my
97
phone. Different minerals. Yeah.
minerals that you're out of the 100 that your body
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's better than taking.
And then
vitamin.
you also do what, a turmeric, and then you do a green tea or
no, so I use
They eat
black
that
tea.
a lot in Spain and Canada and shit like
Black
right?
tea, lemon, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that shit is really, really,
do black
really
tea?
good. Yeah.
Okay.
Just eat how the Rastafarians eat.
Oh,
the way the
man.
Rastafarians eat like that, because them mother effers be living forever. They dreads be so damn long.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they
but
don't eat
also
no
the
meat.
weather over there.
It's
make
nice.
you-
I'm talking about like anywhere. Like if you're a Rastafarian, it's about your values.
right,
That's what
yeah,
carries
you're right.
around the world, not
But they
like
be eating
where
meat?
you're at.
They don't eat no meat though.
Yeah, they do.
A little bit.
I know Rastafarians that eat meat.
All right.
Hell
I've been
yeah.
eating a whole lot of meat. You see
Yeah,
anybody-
I eat meat too. I'm never gonna stop eating meat. That's never gonna happen.
It takes
Okay,
way too
never
good,
gonna
right?
happen.
I can't be
Never
doing
gonna
that.
happen.
I can't be doing that
No,
shit.
you have to.
Well, you're a
understand,
woman. You can
not
never
even
stop
that, you
eating
have
meat,
to diet
though.
for your blood type. And
Okay.
for my blood type,
What do you got?
I don't fucking remember, but I know I'm anemic, so I can't not eat meat.
AB?
You anemic, bro?
B, C.
I've been anemic.
AB,
What?
AB,
That's the one that puke,
AB,
like,
B,
right?
B negative? I
I don't
believe.
know what the fuck I am, but I know that I'm anemic as hell, and I know that you have to diet for your blood type. I don't necessarily
okay,
diet
okay.
because I'm natural.
Yeah.
I just
You're a
look like this.
Motherfucker
But-
puncher.
My father's stacked up, so I kind of
yeah.
like.
No,
look
but
like my dad.
the work that you do too, you move around and shit. It's not like
No,
you're
I
sitting
don't.
down.
I
No?
sit in my office all day.
Yeah, Cindy's the dispatcher. She went over there, cat
I
dispatcher.
sit in the office all day.
Well, you
just-
didn't used to when I met you, so.
Yeah, I used to be moving around and stuff, but being that I don't move around, I have to eat. That's why I started getting into the food and knowing what I'm eating and the sea moss and stuff like that, because it is important to know what I'm eating and to eat clean and stuff like that, because
Yeah.
I'm not exercising. I go to the gym, I go to the fucking hot
Yo.
tub.
Yeah, baby, because
I
when
sit in the
first-
hot tub
when-
and chill.
When I first met you, I was asking Alex, I was like, yo, I swear to God, I knew you from somewhere. I was like, did she run track or did you do anything? And he was like, I don't know. But Cindy looks like she'll be someone else. I was like, I swear to God, I remember you running track or doing something. And then
I just look like this, but it's like I just eat good. Like in the summertime,
but
maybe
genetically,
I take walks.
you're fucking, you're
And you would
you're
not think
athletic.
my mom is a midget.
Yeah, for real?
Not yes.
Damn.
My mom, they be like, "That's your mom." I'm like,
How tall is she?
She's about 4.
4'11".
You already
No,
said
she's
that.
like 4'8", 4'9".
What?
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
she's a little stacked up lady.
Yeah.
Like, and
But genetically, you look like
and
you
my
look
dad
like
is
an
5, like
athletic.
5'10", 5'11".
Seriously?
Yeah.
You're at you, but the thing is that you're
Yeah, but you didn't have me
a little
at
black.
300 pounds.
Yeah.
When I was big as shit, like a house. I was a stack house. It's a brick house.
She's my mind. Just letting it all hang out.
Yes,
She's
I was
my
that. I was that. So it's like when
That's
you
what's
get
up, though.
down. Yeah, you
Yeah.
get down to size and whatever.
Yeah.
You become what you like.
Yeah.
What
Yo,
I
not
like
for
to look
nothing.
Like, so this is what I'm.
Not for nothing, but when
stick to.
people ask me like how to lose their belly and shit, the apple cider vinegar works.
Yes, I do apple cider vinegar like
Yeah.
every quarter, like every 3-4 months. I do.
What?
Yep.
I do it every morning. Shit.
No, that acid fucks up your lining of your stomach. Don't do that every day.
With water, it's okay. I just do 2 caps.
Okay, you don't
Yeah.
use that much.
Yeah, nah.
No, I'll do a whole fucking make a whole thing cleanse.
Oh no
And then I'll
no
be
no! I do 2 caps in the morning.
cleansing
It also
myself for
gives
days.
me like energy in the morning. Hell yeah! I'll be like,
No.
nope. Where to go?
I do the sea moss
No, my fat ass being fucking cheeseburger. You see this?
And you see, that's what I try not
Body
to do.
bag,
Like
no,
eating out all the time. Like even
Me
if I
too,
do
yeah.
eat out, I'll eat clean. I'd rather go to like a
hard to,
restaurant
Yeah.
and eat than be like, okay, I'm going to McDonald's and shit.
Yeah.
It's still almost the same though. Lately, like restaurants
think
have been
so?
hell yeah. Hell
Like if
yeah.
I go to a restaurant like down the block, you don't think they have real food?
Yeah, but it's all like cheap ass fucking shit. Like it's just
There's a lot of
they're
oils
trying to
and
make money.
substances
You
in
know
it.
what I mean? Like it's just
Okay.
But with
they
me,
make it taste good, but it's cheap meat and shit. Like it's just you know what I mean?
it's me. I'm still strong as a gorilla though. That's the only thing I give
The
myself
best
credit.
the
Strong
best
as a
bet is
gorilla.
go get
Yes.
yourself.
Ooh, the ladies love gorillas. The ladies love gorillas.
I'm a winter man. That's it. You don't need me in the summer. I'll be sweating all over you.
You
me
silly.
You need me in
I'm
the
a
winter.
sweater. I'm a sweater too.
Nah,
so it's all good.
yeah, exactly. If you ain't got no heat, holla at me. You know what I'm saying? I'll
I'm a
come
sweater
over.
too. All I need is AC and I'm cool.
Yeah, exactly. I'll still be rocking with my AC in the middle of the winter. People like, can you turn that shit off? Like, nah, bro, I'm good. It's about a smooth.
Nah, fuck
It's about a
that
smooth
shit,
43 up in this motherfucker. I'm good.
I'll be having my heat in my house with a hoodie on, y'all.
Nah.
Yeah, in the
Fuck
wintertime.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all day.
I'll be walking
I
around-
sleep with a comforter all year round. Though.
Not me.
Yeah,
I
me
sleep
too.
with a sheet on all year
I
round.
have one
I'll
of those
sleep
heavy
butt-ass-
blankets.
Yeah, I'll
Hell
sleep
yeah,
butt
I
ass
love that
naked,
shit.
but with a comforter.
Nope.
Yeah.
And my
With a
sheets
sheet.
are plush. I
Nah.
only sleep on plush sheets.
Yeah.
That is silk.
I sleep on Egyptian cotton or the flannel.
That I like
Yeah.
plush or silk.
Nah,
That
I like the Egyptian cotton. It's
Lather
1500.
yourself in baby oil. Get up in some silk.
I
sheets
can't be
and then
rocking
do
baby
your
oil.
thing.
Shit.
No, just trust me. Trust me. Do your thing. Do your thing.
I
No,
do.
no, no, no.
I
You're
do
welcome.
You're welcome.
What do you
I
call
know.
this oil? The one that I told you.
You're
Vitamin E.
welcome.
No. I've been doing the other one.
Argan?
Castor oil.
Castor
Oh.
oil.
Yeah, I've been doing that
okay, I
shit.
use that for my hair.
Yeah.
See, the thing is with me, I'm the ashiest white person on the planet.
You silly.
Like, no, seriously. You scratch it and there's flakes. Yeah.
Well, you good today?
Yeah, I'm good because I fucking put vitamin E and shea butter every single day.
Shea butter is
Before-
everything.
Yeah.
I put it out the shower. Out the shower and before I go to sleep and when I wake up. I can't put it in my beard because I got
Why?
oily ass skin. So what it is up here, and then from the neck down is just dryness. It's like a desert
You
up
have
there.
good skin though.
No, I don't. You see this motherfucking pores over there, gigantic.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. I got badass skin, but for the rest of my body, I have to put on fucking vitamin E and shea butter. But on my face, my shit's oily as fuck. So I be having.
I've been doing like the hemp oil on my cheek because I've been.
I do coconut
Rosacea.
oil.
Yeah.
Coconut oil and elliptic.
I was doing coconut oil, but
elliptic
I'm
or
trying
lotion.
the hemp.
Lotion with like elliptic or shea.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I do
let me know.
shea soap. I
Let
do
me know.
that.
Because I be buying the Palmer's vitamin E oil with the shea butter.
You gotta watch the brand.
But then, no, it's but I don't buy the bottles. I buy the cream where it
Okay.
comes in a condensed jar where you have to scoop it out, and it's like putting on.
That's usually the best.
Yeah, that's.
You gotta go to the hood, go to the
That's for
Rasta man
daddy.
on the corner, and tell him, "Yo, cut that piece of shit."
Yo, the crazy shit is
Yeah, I like the black
Remember-
black African soap.
Yes, that's the
what I
best
use.
soap for
Yeah.
your face.
When I was
You
in the
talk about
children's
pores,
when I was in the
use
children's
that.
home, people were trading me bars of fucking soap for that, and I was like, "Yo, let me get that because I know what it smells like." I was like, "Give me that," and they're
It
like, "How do you
smells
know about
good
this?"
though.
I said,
I love the smell
yeah.
of that.
That
Give me,
shit, when you
the
talk
black
about
bar,
skin,
yeah. It's that
and
dark
lemon.
brown bar, yeah.
I wash my face with lemon, like I slice a piece of lemon, and
Yeah.
I like.
My skin will
rub it on
fall
my
right the
face.
fuck off. That
No,
shit
it
will
won't.
dissolve.
Because it's a natural anesthetic. You have to realize when
I
they
mean, when
make
they're looking like
when they
cookies.
make
It kills-
products,
it kills a lot of
Not even
fucking
that. When they
bacteria
make
and
products, they
shit.
put so much fucking chemicals in it. That's why
Yeah.
now I'm at a point in my life. I
Yeah.
want to use the basic shit. Oh, you talking about
Yo,
this has
I'm
aloe
like that
vera?
all the
This
way.
you have this aloe vera, calcium. This you
Yeah.
know what? I'm gonna just use aloe vera. I bet you
Yeah.
that shit works better than.
But if
all the
I
extra
if I
shit.
put lemon on my face, I'll look like Two-Face and shit from fucking
No,
The
you
Dark
won't.
Knight.
You just rub it on your
My
face,
shit
let
be
it
fucking-
set for like
my
15
shit be-
minutes, and then wash your face with cold
Nah,
water.
that shit be peeling off.
No,
You looking at me like, Jesus Christ.
Your skin
Come
is
on,
gonna-
what happened?
No, I
me
try to
later.
take care of my skin too. Like even
me
taking a
later.
shower, I told them like I take cold showers.
Oh no, I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
not with you with that.
Nah.
Yeah. Yo, that shit be cold as
No.
fuck.
I don't see it.
I wash my face with cold showers because
Yeah.
that shit tightens,
It rub your
makes your
pores,
skin
yeah.
tight, and
Yeah.
then and it keeps.
I mean,
you
I'll take a normal bath, whatever. Like
It's good for your
halfway.
muscles if you have muscle pain.
But
Yeah.
that too,
Yeah.
that like I just feel sore as a motherfucker, and then I take a cold shower, and then I'm good, shit.
Nah, not with that shit.
But that shit cold. Like now in the winter time, it's like cold numb. Like oh, it just leaves me numb.
Brr.
Yeah.
Well, when I was in the children's home,
And I'm
down-
breathing like.
when I was in the children's home, we fucking because we stayed in the morgue section, we had no heat. So we fucking what we used to do is that we used to just rotate. It would be there's 24 kids, so we used to 12 in, 12 out. But the thing is, we only have 5-minute showers, and it was cold water. We had no heat, so you just walk in, and you would see the actual, like, you know how you walk outside and like your body heat, it generates the mist around. So when you walk in, all the showers be running. You just they give you stall number 5, Mr. Taylor. Like, fuck, you going in there? That bitch cold as fuck. Ha! You just fucking jump in there.
Wow.
Rinse yourself out. You hop back out. And the only warminess you had is rubbing the towel against you.
Crazy.
yeah.
Not at all. Not at fucking all.
I should say, yo.
But y'all moved up so y'all could go cuddle back in your bed.
No.
Like,
yeah.
with my pillow.
Yeah.
Hurry up. Friction.
Yeah, exactly. But that shit sucked, yo. That to me was the coldest thing I ever went through in my entire life. That's why the cold don't bother me. Like,
that cold bothers me, and I hate it because when it gets too cold, I start fucking yawning like a motherfucker.
I can't concentrate.
I thought I was prepared for the cold because I'm a chunky dude and I grew up in the Northeast, so I was like, yo, I got this. Then that bitch, nope! And the fucking hot back out. Like, and especially, when it fucking hurts your brain when that's just dumping on your head, son. It feels like there's pins and needles. You feel like you're dying, son.
My head gets numb. Like now, I shave my head, so now it just gets numb as a motherfucker.
Yeah, but you if I shave my head, I look like a fucking Frankenstein.
So
I look like a sea monster.
So do I, bro.
I know, but Chino got a nice ass head, son.
I know.
You gotta have a head for shaving.
Yeah, exactly.
You really do.
I have to because I was going bald anyway.
I could have shaved my head bald because I know I don't have the head for it, but it's fine with me.
I don't
like
like
it,
I got beat up with
do
bricks as a kid if I can shave my head.
I look like I just came from the military.
Let me tell you something. Anything is possible these days.
Anything.
Anything. It's possible.
But we got 2 minutes left. We ran an hour.
Damn, we didn't talk for that long.
It's an hour.
That's it.
When you have no cell phone, you have nothing. You just have eye contact and bullshit.
Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
We can keep going, but that shit's gonna die soon.
Yeah. But
I mean, I had a good time. Thank you guys for inviting me.
You want to give a shout out to anyone?
It was lit. Shout out to everybody.
Who's everybody?
Shout out to my homegirl Chantel. Everybody in the family. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to progression and manifesting and your. All your stuff that you're gonna do in life is already being done. You already got whatever you already thought about is already done. Just do it.
Shout out to Brooklyn.
That's Mommy Silly.
Brooklyn, where you at?
I mean, Mommy Cindy.
You want to give a shout out to PR Spanish?
Yeah, shout out everybody to PR. Yo, I think they're having a fucking
You want to do a Nesbitt, bro?
Protest now. No, it's okay.
For what?
Might as well do it.
No, we're Gucci. Yo. They're having a protest for the fucking White House and shit, whatever. Yeah.
The White House or in PR?
Yeah, because they're trying to get everybody out of the government.
Ah, okay.
Finally!
Because you know how they got the government out? They're trying to get like more people out.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
Well,
that's what I heard anyway.
Yo, shout out to PR.
Trial.
And thanks everybody for the patience. We took a week off. We're back.
We're chilling. But
we're on this shit.
Shout out to anyone that's going through struggles. I hope everyone survives. Get through it. Be easy. Stay positive. Everyone. We love you guys. Appreciate the support and the love. I'll holler at you motherfuckers next week. Mahalo, motherfuckers. Ow. Deuces.